everybody. Welcome back to my stage 4 journey. It's February 14th.
I got flowers.
Which means it's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Love Day.
And I actually drove for the first time, and I guess it's just been a couple of weeks, but the last time I just drove to a doctor's appointment. But
Seems like forever.
it does. It seems like forever, but I made it, and everything went well. And
You were telling me about all the men that were running around with bouquets.
it was funny when I was parking in the parking lot, and you just watch all the men coming out the door with bouquets of flowers, and it was just like every single one that came out was bouquet. It was funny. I'd sit there and watch it a while. I wish I had the camera with me because I would have filmed it. But anyhow, happy Valentine's Day to you all, and hope you had a good day. What else did I say? I done forgot what I was going to talk about already.
Cabo.
Oh, yeah. I started back on my Cabo Medics targeted chemotherapy pill on Monday. That was the whole reason I was going to make this video, but it's only been 2 pills, but so far so good on that. Hopefully it stays that way. Steroids seem to be doing their job, other than keeping me up all night.
And
sweating like crazy.
He's having his own personal summer.
Oh, I'm telling you what. It's so bad the bed gets soaking wet. But anyhow, I'm back on the Cabo. It's hopefully doing what it's supposed to be doing. And
Told him he's sweating out the cancer.
yeah, so that's where we are. And you can see the steroids working in my face. Cheryl said they call it moon face. And so I'm putting that, I got this double chin thing going on here. And but I'll take that if it's going to help me. I still have a little bit of headaches, not near as bad. My legs not hurting me near as bad.
And you can function.
And I can function. I still have the shakes.
Not as bad.
Not as bad. Hopefully it'll go away eventually, after being on steroids for a while. Hopefully it'll go away. Or you said something that could be the Lexapro.
Lexapro.
I'll take
that side effect.
I take Lexapro for anxiety, and I think I'm going to ask to be weaned off of that, because I also have Ativan to use to help me sleep, and I think the mixture of the two is not good for me, and I'd rather have something that helps me sleep.
You said you didn't like the Ativan.
Well, I don't know.
You didn't like how it felt.
Well, I mean, is it because I'm mixing 2 different?
Maybe.
Yeah, don't know. So I'm going to talk to the palliative care doctor, and I think that appointment is coming up next week, I think. Is that next week?
That is the 7th.
Okay. But all I got going on this week is a cardiologist appointment. I got to get a echocardiogram, and they're going to check that out and make sure there's been no damage to my heart. And that's on Friday. So
road trip to York.
And we'll keep everybody updated on that. And basically we'll just talk to you guys later, and on Friday when we get ready to go to the York, or when we get back from York, we'll be back in touch with you. So hope we see you then, and hang in there.
Happy Valentine's. Show some love to people.
So I forgot to tell you our
traditional Valentine's dinner, because he and I are simplest. Is that a word?
I don't know, but we're going to use it. But anyhow, I don't even know when it started. I think it started right off the bat.
That's why he fell in love with me. Because I was a cheap date and a simplest.
Yeah, so...
So our Valentine's dinner consists of...
Go ahead.
Hot dogs and beans.
Baked beans and hot dogs. And
that is what we have every year.
Every year for Valentine's Day since. And I can't remember if it started right off the bat, but I'm pretty sure it did.
I'm pretty sure it did too.
But anyhow...
Like, dang.
Anyhow, that's what we're getting ready to have for dinner. And I guess...
So then we can share our gas later.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you on Friday. So, bye.
Bye.
Morning, everyone. It's Friday, February 17th, I think.
Good job.
It's a nice, mild day, but it's raining, and it's just drizzly, and pretty nasty day, but warm.
It's not snowing.
It's not snowing. So, we're on our way up to York to get my ticker checked, get my heart checked out from after that blood clot. Of course, Cheryl's driving. I just wasn't ready to drive that far yet.
He's not allowed.
But I am driving a little bit around the house now.
I'm saying I told him he wasn't allowed.
Yeah. I didn't want to drive up here. There's no way I could have drove up here. I'd have been wore out. I haven't been sleeping right. I'm getting the sweats at night, and trying to get to sleep at night, and then I do get to sleep, and I just sweat like crazy. And last night I had to pee I don't know how many times, but I'm not getting very good sleep. So I'm tired, got a headache, and but that's where we're at. We're headed up here to York to get my heart checked out and get an echocardiogram. It shouldn't take that long, but the one appointment for the echoes at 12, and I think the doctor's appointment is until 1:30, so we might have to wait a little bit in between there, but hopefully they'll get us in as soon as they can. So that's where we're at today, and we'll check back in. I'll let you all know how the test results went and what the doctor says, and see if we can check one thing off the list that we don't have to worry about much anymore, and we can just start concentrating back on the main goal is getting rid of that cancer. So we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Well, we made it back from York at the cardiologist, and I'd like to say that went very good. The old heart ticker is working like it's supposed to. Everything is normal. There was absolutely no damage from that saddle pulmonary embolism, which is surprising because they say most people don't even survive that type of embolism, but to come out unscathed without any damage to my heart is
a miracle.
A miracle. And but I still need to keep an eye on it, so we'll be headed back again next month to do a second follow-up, and then he said if everything's well, then we can stretch it out for a while and not have to worry about it as much. But
the doctor was quite impressed with, again, the size.
Yeah.
And just amazed with your recovery.
Yeah, it's
angels.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
It is amazing.
So that's what we dealt with this week, and of course, I don't think I have anything next week, do I?
I don't have the calendar in front of me.
I don't think I have anything.
The secretary calendar.
I don't think I have anything going on next week, so But if I do, I'll let you all know. And
You see your oncologist March 3rd.
okay. And I have to get a CAT scan before I go back up to him, don't I?
I don't know.
I think I get another CAT scan on my chest before I go back up to him. But I started the Cabo Medics this week.
Which is what you were on 2
At
years ago.
At the very beginning of this stage 4 journey, I was on the Cabo, and it was working. But when that doctor retired and I went to the new one, he wanted me to try this, the new immunotherapy, the Opdivo, and that didn't go over well for me. So the new doctor I got now, because that doctor since retired, thought it was a good idea to go back and try the Cabo.
He said, well, why don't we just use what's working?
Right.
What do you want to
So,
do? Patient-centered care. Wow.
He did put me on a higher dose because some of those lymph nodes did get bigger. So I'm on a higher dose. I haven't felt much effects from that other than tired and...
He's having menopause.
I don't know what it is. It's probably a mixture of both the steroids and the Cabo Medics. But at night I just sweating so bad. I'm soaking wet, and then I get cold.
Ladies, you can relate.
I'm sure, yeah.
Our mini summers.
So, but I'm on the Cabo Medics, 40 milligrams, or the brand name is Cabo Xantinib, and everything seems to be going okay with that right now. Of course, I say it's just the first week. I don't know how long it'll take to really for the side effects to start kicking in, but I got that going on. Hoping, I start weaning down off those steroids. The steroids help, but I'm still dealing with some headaches.
The steroids have helped immensely for his cognitive functioning, the headaches, the terrible blinding headaches that you had.
Yeah.
And just being able to get around a little better.
Yeah.
He really has some inflammation going on.
I still have weakness in my legs, but I was able to carry a basket of clothes down the steps today, and that's about the most I've done around the house other than washing dishes and taking the trash out. But I'm
working on cleaning the toilet. I don't think that's going to happen.
But I'm gaining some strength back.
You are.
And
you won't do the hand weights.
I won't.
I break out my hand weights. I'm like, do this.
I'm not into that. I'll find something else to do. But anyhow, that's what's going on now. It was a nice day this morning, other than the rain. But now it's like
the weather.
35 degrees out, and the wind's blowing 60 miles an hour. So we're dealing with the wind and the cold.
It's not snow. It's not ice.
Yeah, that's true.
We're good.
So we got that going on, and we're getting ready to go to a good friend of ours, 50th
50 years together.
50th wedding anniversary dinner. I think it's a surprise for them. Of course, they won't see this video until after the party, so we want to say happy anniversary to
Happy anniversary.
We want to say happy anniversary to Jean and Diane, and 50 years is something.
And two very special people.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, very good friends of ours. Very, very good friends. They've been there for us for a long time. And we wish them a happy anniversary. And if anybody else has an anniversary this week, happy anniversary to you too. We hope you all had a happy Valentine's Day.
Love Day.
You got to spend it with your loved ones or whoever you wanted to spend it with. And
or your own self-care and love.
Yeah, that too.
Take care of you.
That too. But with all that said, it was a good week overall. Still tired, and I still got a long ways to go, but we're getting there with the help of her and other people, making some leeway. So
He's listening.
yeah, so and with all that said, we're going to get off here. We got to get to this party, and we look forward to seeing you all again next time. But don't forget to subscribe. That's very important for us. And then comment and hit the like button and share it and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we set out another video. So if you can do that for us, that would help us out tremendously, and we could help other people out by you doing that. So we thank you for doing that, and we look forward to seeing you next time on my Stage 4 journey. See ya. So we're having a little excitement this evening. There was a fire call at the neighbors, and one of the fire trucks tried to come down our driveway and turn around, and he's just way too wide for our driveway, and it's so wet up here, he just sunk right in the ground. So now he's stuck in the middle of the driveway to a point where we can't get out, which we didn't plan on going anywhere because we just got home. But now they're going to be sitting here waiting on a big rig tow company to come get them out of the mud. So we're probably going to have a mess out there in the morning. I went out there to see what was going on and to talk to the guys, and I ended up tripping in the mud and falling on the ground, and I couldn't get up, and they had to help me get up, and they was going to call the ambulance, and I didn't need all that. I just needed help getting up. My legs was so weak, so I was so tired. I was in bed. It's Friday night, and it's cold out, it's windy, and yeah, I was in bed, and I came down to get a snack, and saw the fire truck in the middle of the driveway. Sure didn't even see it. And yeah, so that's what we're doing, is we're waiting on, gonna be waiting on the tow company to come to get them out. And of course they're not very happy, so they don't feel like talking. So we'll just walk out here. So they're going to be a while. So when the tow company gets here, we'll come out and get some more footage. Holy cow. This wind is crazy. It's been like 2.5 hours and the tow truck's just getting here. But this wind is what they're dealing with out here today. And it is nuts. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand out here. It's pushing me over. I'm even hiding behind a tree here, and it's still blowing me. Wow. I bet you it's like 20 degrees with that wind blowing like that, if not 15. quite sure what they're going to do. Holy cow. Wow. I might not have this much dedication to stay out here. It's just crazy. Looks like they're going to try to winch it. I don't think that's going to work, but I don't know. It's what they do for a living. My ears are burning. I hope it comes right out of there because I want to go back inside. That thing's bogging down already and don't even have a load on it. Okay, here we go. Hurting my eyes. That wind is something fierce. Look in the wind That's hurricane force winds right there. 59-mile wind. He's getting further in. I would love to get this footage, but I've got to go in there. It is just too cold, and it ain't worth me getting sick over it. So I'll get the rest from the inside. That's just, the wind is just crazy. It wasn't like this earlier today, but my gosh, it's nuts. Grill wherever, I'm not going to bother picking it up. Holy shoot. Now my glasses are all steamed up. I'd stayed out there if it wasn't so windy, but it's crazy. And I don't even think that's a regular tow truck. It looked like it was like a work crane type of truck.
They're gonna try to lift it up?
No, they're pulling it backwards. They're gonna pull it backwards the whole way up there. It's gonna be a rut like that the whole way up the driveway. But when he's dragging it, you can hear it dragging on the driveway.
Really?
Yeah, it's dragging bad. And them guys that's doing the tow job, they don't have no coach or nothing on.
Oh no.
They got her. You get that front end over. Slow but sure. Well, I'm really surprised it came out that easy. I really didn't think it was going to come out that easy. And one more pull, they ought to have it out. There, I believe they got her now. And they might have to do one pull on it yet. They should be out on the pavement by now. Well, there we have it. Some excitement on the mountain on Friday night. And what it started was the neighbor here, her carbon monoxide alarm went off in her house alarm, and so they came to check that, and here it ended up being a bad alarm. Needs replaced, and the fire truck decided he was gonna go down our driveway here and turn around in our turnaround, because it looks like a good spot to turn around, which it normally is, but it's just been so wet and it's so swampy up here, and he started down the driveway and his tire got off the edge, because our driveway is not very wide, and it sucked him right in. And that happened at like 8 o'clock this evening, and it's now 20 after 11, and they're still not quite out, but I think they got it to a point where they're going to be able to, they're headed out now. So yeah, they're able to get out of here now. So, but I went outside to film it, and as you can see at the very beginning, but wow, that wind, and the temperatures dropped down to 27 degrees, and that wind blowing, it's got to be 50, 60 mile an hour gusts. And so with the wind chill, it had been 0 degrees out there, and I tried to stand out there, and I just didn't think it was worth standing out there watching them pull a fire truck backwards. But anyhow, that's how we're finishing out our Friday night, and tomorrow we'll go out and see what the damage looks like in the driveway, and so we'll see y'all tomorrow sometime, and hopefully the weather calms down. So we'll see you tomorrow a little bit. So it's the next day, and Saturday, and this is the aftermath we're going to end up with here. Pretty deep. Didn't do quite as much damage. Sure already came out and started cleaning up a little bit, but yeah, not too bad. But it'd been nice if they'd said something to us, but no big deal. I guess we'll consider it a donation to the fire department when we fix that, but you won't even know that hole's here in the next month, because the ground will just soak it right back up. And I was planning on getting some stone for the driveway anyhow, so yeah, I guess we're gonna finish the video off for sure this time. And had a little excitement on the mountain last night. Everything's good, everybody's okay. It was a little cold out for the guys last night. I felt sorry for them because the wind was blowing and it was just freezing cold, but everything turned out okay. So today's a beautiful day. It's a little chilly, The breeze is still blowing a little bit, but it's not nothing like yesterday. Of course, the bamboo is still blowing in the wind. But yeah, so yeah, we thank you for hanging around and watching that little bit of excitement. No, it wasn't maybe a whole lot of excitement, but gave us something to do last night. And we'll see you all next time. So hang in there. See you later.